What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Today is the 22nd, so very special night. We're going to finish off the 2020 version of the eggnog. So right here I've got part one, which is what we did about 5 weeks ago. That's the alcohol and the eggs and the sugar. And tonight we're going to finish everything off. So we're going to do part two in here, and then we're going to incorporate everything together. So tonight, you need genuine heavy whipping cream. Not quite a quart, just a little bit shy of that. We're also going to use more granulated sugar, maybe about, not quite a cup, maybe 7/8 of a cup. We're going to use 3½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then we're going to do generous portions of some winter spices, so some cinnamon and nutmeg. So to start, we're going to put in this not quite a quart of heavy whipping cream. So if you've ever baked with this, you know, there's half and half and then there's whipping cream. This is a very thick product. To start, we're just going to blend it for a couple minutes, and what you want to do, you want to work it for, I'd say at least about 5 minutes, but you want this to be really thick, like almost stiff. You want it stiff. So we're just going to work this for a while, and at that point, we're going to incorporate the sugar and the vanilla. So make sure you get the real deal. You know, this is by far the pillar of a healthy option. It's very bad for you, but you know, it's the holidays. It's an occasion. So make sure you get the real stuff. Make sure you whip it up for a good 5 minutes or so. And I'll be back when it's time to put it all together. Stay tuned. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes or so. So you just want that cream to be thick. You want it to be stiff. So at this point, you just get that sugar in there, and then the vanilla extract. So you need 3½ teaspoons of this. I tell people every year, I don't have a tablespoon measurer, but if you do, 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So if you've got a tablespoon measurement, you can just do one of those and then ½ teaspoon and you're done. I don't have that, so I gotta go 1, 2, 3, and then this half. So that's your measurement lesson for the day. So now once you get the vanilla and the sugar in there, you just give this another mix, make sure it's all incorporated, and at this point, if you got one of those scrapers for baking, this is good to have because you want to make sure we get all of this into there. So just going to make sure that's all in there. And then what I'll start doing is putting everything into this container. So I try not to just dump everything in here. I try to do it in stages for a couple reasons. Just to keep the consistency nice and to not overwhelm it. So I might do maybe 1/3 at a time. Just scrape your bowl so it doesn't get everywhere. Now, some stuff's just going to spill. That's unavoidable. But we try to keep it to a minimum. So what I do is maybe put the cream mixture in batches of 3 and just start working it. And as I'm doing that, I have the spices. I don't have any set amount I can tell you, but I can tell you I'm pretty liberal with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. So I feel like a lot of people, when they make an eggnog, they don't put it in, they like garnish it with the spice, but they don't put it into the mixture. And I think for me, that's like a nice touch I like to put on there. I think it just helps to round out the flavor. So just keep doing this in batches, and what I just did, do that a couple more times, so I'll be back to show you how to store it. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're in the process of stirring, so you want to make sure, we've done this for a better part of 5 or 6 weeks, so there's no rush to start portioning this out. You want to make sure everything comes together. Over the years, I found the first year I did this, I did everything the day of Bobby T's party, and it was good. But over the years, I found, if you do part one, like year 2, I did part 1 a week before Christmas, and then I built it up to 5 and 6. It really helps to mellow out everything. And also over the years, I found I like to do this on the 22nd. Because it gives the finished product. Normally I would serve it Christmas Eve on the 7 fishes, but because of COVID, all the DelJourners aren't doing that this year. But I found 2 days before service to the public is the best way to go. So just take your time stirring this all together. And this is usually good till New Year's. I mean, there's enough booze in there. There's no preservatives or anything. But as long as you keep the seal tight and keep it refrigerated, it's going to be okay. So in a minute, I'll show you. I found over the years the best thing to put it in is one of these old washed, of course, gravy containers. So you pour it in, make sure the lid's tight, and then before service, just give it a good shake. And then pour it into a little 5-ounce cocktail glass, because this is pretty potent. So a little bit goes a long way. So I'll be back in a second to portion it out and give the first taste. Stay tuned. Alright, so this has been all mixed together, so I'm going to do the maiden taste here. So I like to garnish it with some fresh nutmeg. Like I said before, like a Party City, something like that. You get these plastic party cups, 5 ounces. This is, I think, the best portion. It gives everybody a taste, and you won't be annihilated. So just do a little pour here. Just a little nutmeg, and that's my trick. So oh, it's really good. Tastes really good. It's going to get even better when it sets up for a couple days and gets a little bit chilled again. So this is my last episode before the holidays. So happy Festivus, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everybody. Be good, stay safe, and see you next year. Peace.